150, 160. So hello people, this is Moscarblog and check this out. In front of me is the beautiful BMW M5 G90 in Marina Bay Blue. And this is probably the first night drive you will ever see of this car on YouTube, because I haven't seen any other of it. This is our new beautiful project car with all the M performance parts, the H&R lowering springs, and I just absolutely love this thing. Let's check it out from the exterior before we jump inside and take it out for a drive. Just look at this, the carbon fiber mirror caps here, our beautiful livery in gold. I really like it in gold, matching to the carbon ceramic brakes, M performance splitter here on the side, looking very nice. The new M5 badge here, and this rear, which is super massive with the carbon fiber M performance diffuser, my beautiful little number plate, and the M5 badge, the new one with the chrome emblems surrounding it. So let's now jump inside and take this 727 horsepower, 1000 Newton meter and 2.4 ton beast out for a night drive and check it out, because it's quite amazing from the interior. Check it out here. It makes a little animation when you open the door, which is so cool. And now the M5 will come here, looking absolutely magnificent. Let's take it out for a drive. So people, let's now take out the new BMW M5 G90 for a drive. Normally in the night drive we don't get to enjoy the Autobahn, but in today's video we have Autobahn nearby, so we are gonna enjoy the Autobahn with the BMW M5 G90 and see what will happen. We are now on our way to a little Autobahn stretch. So let's see what will happen with the new BMW M5 G90. It's honestly so fast. It's an absolute rapid vehicle. Let's open up the horsepower number so we can see how much horsepower and torque we're actually using. Brake to sport, the M hybrid to the dynamic plus, and that's it. We're now ready to floor everything out of the M5 G90 for a little bit here. So let's just go full throttle. Oh my god. 150, 160, 170, 180, 200, 230, 240, and that's my limiter, because this car falsely didn't get the M drivers package from BMW Munich. They made a mistake, but this car will get it very shortly. It's just a software upgrade, but that's my limiter. I could easily drive 300 here. But did you see how fast it went up to our limiter of 250? What an insane vehicle the M5 G90 is. It's so fast, rapid, stable on the ground, comfortable, and just amazing to drive. Let's just go full throttle. Oh my god. 150, 160, 170, 180, 200, 230, 240, and that's my limiter, because this car falsely didn't get the M drivers package from BMW Munich. They made a mistake, but this car will get it very shortly. It's just a software upgrade, but that's my limiter. I could easily drive 300 here. But did you see how fast it went up to our limiter of 250? We also have a new ambient lighting color here, which is called the M Indigo. So basically we have the blue with the M stripes here, and if we put our gauge cluster to the sport in the M mode, then it will actually turn red. Just look at this. The M, oh my god, it looks so cool. It really gives you a sporty vibe in this vehicle, and this car is absolutely deserving of a sporty vibe. I would have thought it's more of the luxury missile ship, but it is just so fast. It's so fun to drive as well. Always got the torque. Hybrid system is super smart. When you put it to the M hybrid, to the normal hybrid mode, and let the car decide itself, it is really smart. It always does the job right, and I absolutely love driving it. Brake down here a little and give it full throttle. I'm not going to do a launch control, I'm just going to floor it from 0. So 3, 2, 1, 0, and now let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. This vehicle is so fast. Oh my god. You can clearly feel that this is 727 horsepower and 1000 Newton meters of torque. It's unbelievably fast. You can also change the ambient colors, of course. We've got multiple different colors. It's not just the M Indigo, etc. We can also, wait, I need to put the M mode to the road. And now I can play around with the ambient colors here. If I go to color, I'll put on my driving assistant. Now we have the Flamingo, for example, with this, which is also, it's quite nice. It's like a rose. And we've got the purple here. Every color here looks nice because this bar is just all illuminated. The papaya also looks nice. It's just orange. It's everything. Like I said, every color in here looks very, very nice. And look at the gold one here. That's also cool. And the way this thing goes through, like in the BMW 7 Series, just looks so good on this new BMW M5. Also this new steering wheel, which also looks super nice. What I'm not a fan of is the touch-based system of this car. Everything is operated by touch. I mean everything. Even your light switches, to open the fuel cap, everything in the infotainment, your seat, the whole setup menu here. You press a button and then you have to go to the touch screen. And even the steering wheel is very, like, it's also got that kind of piano-like finish, and it's everything grabs fingerprints so quick in this new M5. It's absolutely unbelievable how fast you will get this thing dirty. You just need to sit in it for like 20 kilometers and the whole thing is dirty, which is not so ideal if you're daily driving this car. Now I'm putting it into the hybrid mode. Also got the ocean. Oh, that's nice. I like the ocean. It's like a baby blue tone. And there's azure, which is basically turquoise. So every color in here is quite nice, but I think in a car like this, where it's the only car basically with the M colors, you have to go for the Indigo M, the M colors here. And when you put it into the sport mode, you have the red surroundings here, which give it even a nicer look. So I will now put the speed up to over around 100, and then it will use the combustion engine. So yeah, it would just use too much electricity, and then it will turn it off again and drive fully electric to keep the speed. So this is what I mean. It's actually quite smart. And there's also a mode in our M Hybrid when I find the button, which is the e-control, and there the car will actually get us more electricity with the engine, and it will actually show us how much we can get. So it would get it up to around 80%, I think, right now, which is quite good with just the engine. And the Dynamic Plus, it is just performance orientated, and in the Dynamic, which is actually my favorite mode, it is performance orientated but still tries to keep the energy in for a long distance trip. So let's say you have to drive around 200 kilometers on the Autobahn, and with the Dynamic it will make sure you will get the performance but still maintain your battery level, and that's quite good. In the hybrid it will drain the battery, it will use it a lot whenever it can, and the full electric, of course, it's just electric. There the battery will be depleted very quick. But those are the modes. A very smart, a very cool car, way better than I expected it to be. Also a fan of the look of the new steering wheel, not a fan of the buttons, absolutely not, but I think I have to get used to them. The fact everything in here is touch orientated is also not my favorite part, but other than that, this car feels great. The 2.4 ton discussion is absolutely useless. You will never ever push the limits of this car on a normal road. On a racetrack, of course, you can push the limit of any car. You can also push the limits of Ferraris there, but on a normal road, even when you absolutely ignore the speed limit and just drive like a maniac, this car is not even close to its limits. The brake feels like it doesn't even care, as if it's a 1.7 ton car. The performance is just the performance of a rocket ship, and all in all, the BMW M5 G90 is way better than I expected it to be. I hoped for it to be way better than the F90. It is in some ways, but it isn't in others. It lacks the sound, for example. It also is, the fact it's heavier is just there. But for whatever reason, it feels lighter to drive. BMW improved the steering a lot. It's technically a light car with 1.8, 1.9 tons, not 2.4 like this one. But it didn't feel like, it just didn't feel like a sporty car. It felt sporty, but in the CS it felt like a Porsche 911. But on the normal cars, it still felt heavy. That's also quite nice how it turns on the engine instantly. It's just there when you need it to be, and now it will switch the engine off again and we will drive completely electric. Oh, it's just so fun. But you have to charge it, otherwise that's just the thing with these hybrid cars. You have to charge them a little bit, otherwise you can't use the benefits of the hybrid. So people, I hope you enjoyed this little night drive with the BMW M5 G90, the first one out there actually, I hope. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.